Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm Rob, aka Star Shadow. Obviously we're playing some Mass Effect. So last episode we were getting into Bring Down the Sky DLC. I think we're playing a little bit early, but it's okay. And so we're on the planet. We are continuing to do what we're supposed to be doing here, which is taking out the fusion torches, which are pushing this meteor into the colony. We did the first two. We had to actually redo part of it because I forgot to save. And like a moron, you would think an old school gamer like me would remember, but for some reason I don't. So we have two more to do. So we're going to go and do them. We're going to go save the colony. We were down here. There's a point of interest, so we went down here to do that. And that's where we saved. Interesting coloring here. It's like pink here. There was a white there. Oh, it's because of the fusion torch color, probably. So here's one. I gotta go shut that down. As you can see, we got some stuff right in front of us too. Some cannons and stuff. Oh, that's one now. Oh, that one hit me though. Mother. Got that one. We're doing some sniping. Snipe, 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 snipe. Boom. Snipe. I think I missed that one. Oh, I got it with that though. Okay, so there's one right there I might have missed, but I got it with that. Got one more right over here who's blocking itself there, but we're coming for it. Look out. Boom. And that's how it's done. And in we go. Let's go and check this out. We got Biotic Bros, I think.
Redeploying.
Caden and Rex. Alright. We're gonna be fighting some guys coming up. So let's get our stuff going. Let's get ready, y'all. Is there anything in here we gotta take? No. Okay. They are attacking us. Alright, so they are closing the door on us.
Bring it on.
Boom. The Varan, that's gonna be the things that are running at us like dogs. And Caden, you go over there, because I need y'all to, you know, do your thing. See, I got a duck behind here too. I'll move on up. That guy's not gonna want to come out, but oh, there's a Varan, and he had died. Did I miss? Apparently I missed. There's a couple more on the other side there, so. Alright, I'm moving up. Moving up, y'all. Got him. Move on up, guys. Gotta help me out because of War Beast. It died. Rex in effect here. Lighten your butt up. Boom. Use my tech out prowler. Ooh, right in the face. Oh, that blew his butt up. Got one more. Oh, he tried to throw some stuff at me. I don't like that. Oh, I just melted him. That guy just got melted. Alright, so let's go and check stuff out here. So there is a human here who is trying to help us out a little bit. We gotta save. The Batarians have come to take over this place to destroy the colony, to ram this into the colony. We are stopping them because that's what we do. We are Paragon. We are here to save the planet in the nicest way possible. If we were Renegade, we would be here just to kick ass and take names. But here, we are kicking ass and taking names and also being, you know, very nice about it. No one else in here because we've done a good job. Ooh, an average one here. Here. Oh, no, 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 no. No, that wasn't that cool. Got some thermal armor, that's cool. Boom. Straight line. Alright, I think we've taken everything that we want to out of here. So 3 torches down, 1 to go. I think we're free now, but never know. They may try and ambush us.
Hold it right there.
Yep.
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Yeah, it does. Alright. I'll walk up to you and talk to you. Jarn, what's up, dude?
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Alright, what's your idea? What's your idea, man? I don't believe you.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Ooh, racist.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that?
No.
Just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide on spite.
Guess what we're doing? We're killing that guy.
Lazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Oh, hey, guess what? This is why we've been working on our charm.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation.
Yeah.
Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory.
Nice.
Again. Are we clear?
Perfectly.
Good.
Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard.
Hey, don't underestimate
Let's
us.
go. We're getting off this rock.
Smart move, not getting shot up. Smart move. You're about to see how quick you are with a gun. But bam, that's why you put points into your charm, or intimidate if you're a renegade. Because, yeah, you can get out of situations. Plus we got all those Paragon points for doing it. Alright, 3 down. Let's go see the last one. I don't know if it's... I don't remember if it's the main facility or not, honestly. It's alright. It's been a while. It's been a while, as I could probably tell from the last episode where I was a little frustrated trying to get around the mines. I've completely forgotten what the path was. But now we're okay. Now we're good. Okay, we got some company coming up. This is the main facility then, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, I see. So that's our... We got some cover here. This is going to be perfect for us, because we're going to light this up. Light this up. Light something up. Wait, where y'all at? Edges? There you are. And you guys are right there. Oh, we gotta move out the way. Okay, we opened them up finally. Let's duck back here a little bit. Oh, they ran away like bitches. Oh, he got me there, but I'm gonna come back out like this and light this fool up here as soon as he opens it up. Oh, see, they're trying to run away from me, but oh, I'm dodging everything. Oh, look at that. Missed. It's in there. Oh, that was close. They had a couple on rails here. This is a rail shooter now. Missed. Missed. Oh, I just about ran into that missile myself. Luckily they don't do much damage to us. Oh, shoot. That was terrible. Oh, that guy got me. Got that one. Now we got one more. Bam, that, oh, look at that little 1-2 there. That's what we call the old 1-2. The old 1-2, we gave him a little forward, then we gave him a little back, and we came a little forward. Oops. Alright, let's turn around. The whole driving in relation to the camera is always a little weird. Alright. Here we come. I hope y'all like to be dead, because we coming in hot. We coming in hot. Coming in hot. Aid station. Grenade. Okay, someone's coming. What the hell? Like some trees or shit in here. You guys gotta be careful here. Oh, who's shooting at us? Oh, there's a defense drone right there. Get your stuff up, y'all. Throw my barrier on real quick. Oh, Rex, in fact, he almost got dead. There's more coming. You guys move on up. Oh, shoot. Oh, they overloaded me there. Oh, what's going on? Oh, they overloaded me again. You okay, Rex? Yeah, you're doing good. Nice job, Rex. Nice shooting, y'all. Alright, you guys go this way. I'm gonna flank and Z. I think that worked. Oh, there's a couple guys down here too. Oh, aha, that was blocked. Don't die, Caden, you dummy. They were attacking me just as much as they were attacking you, and that don't hurt. Put my barrier back up. What should... Oh, that dude hit me. He did. Okay, there we go. You got someone on your Rex? We'll get Caden up in just a second. Unity. Unity! I thought we blew that thing up. Thought we blew that stuff up. Where'd it go? My barrier back up. That's why we put up a barrier. Oh, there's a field containment system here I could have used. I can't go that way yet. Okay, we got rid of everyone around here. Oh, we're getting attacked somewhere. Coming to help y'all. Oh, from behind. Jesus. Damn, got it. Got it, y'all. We good, we good. Or are they up high or are they across? Oh, it's another defense drone up there, okay. Oh, Jesus. And while he's down, I'll take care of him. Oh, there's another Batarian engineer up in the middle. Oh, you son of a bizzle. Oh, it's still overloaded. Shooting at us. Oh, that didn't kill it? That did. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Luckily, barrier is pretty quick cooldown. Aid station here. Take the aid station. I got healed up by someone anyway, so it's all good there. Alright. Let's scope out the top area here and make sure there's no surprises. No surprises, anyone? No surprises. Forget, what is this one? Overload. Oh, I gotta use that more. Stasis. Let's switch these two actually. Stasis. Will load, lift. There you go. Might want to shift it a little bit sometimes because I tend to panic a little bit with my buttons. That's so good. Oh, where? Where do you see them? Alright, we're coming. We'll be coming around the mountain when we can. We'll be coming around the mountain when we can. We'll be coming around the... Okay.
Die.
You die.
You humans.
That's me. What up? What up, dog?
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
Maybe.
I don't answer to the council. Or to you.
Neither do I.
I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
We've only been in space for like a couple decades, so couldn't have been that long. And everyone hates you guys too. So it's not just us, so there's something about you guys that just sucks.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
I'm thinking that this is the Renegade option and this is the Paragon option, but that looks like it's flipped. I don't know.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Guess what? You got the wrong person's
That's why
attention.
we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath.
You got some stuff
Now,
inside your head there, dude.
if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
I gotta save hostages.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Perimeter clear.
Plus 24 on the Paragon, though. Okay, we gotta find these.
Hostile spotted.
Oh. I thought he wasn't attacking us. Where is it? Where's our stuff at? Yeah, they must be down low. Where are they? Where are these freaking bombs? That one? Yeah, that's a bomb. Okay. Disable charge. It's one. One from over here. Or is it upstairs probably? Mother. I would figure. If Shepard the smoker would not stop smoking here. Actually, I probably should have saved that. I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I? There's a bomb. This is clear right here. Right, and one more somewhere over here. The smoker. Listen, all y'all, it's the sabotage. Oh, that's not what I want, though. Overload. Okay, where the heck is this bomb at, then? Is it down? Oh, no, it's right there. I ran right past it because I didn't realize that's what it was. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, too bad. All the demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientist from the prison cell in the lower office. We did.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone.
Dude, we saved you.
Did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you.
Damn right.
Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Mm-hmm.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
Yeah, we're Paragon.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me.
Damn right.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will.
It's
As
better be
lead
something cool.
engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Oh, we get everything, or... Bam.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours, I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing.
Cool.
I hope you get good use out of it.
Better be a good one.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers.
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
We found a couple of them.
We owe you.
Savant. Wow. Savant 8. Sounds good. I hope he's around here because we have to talk to him. What up, y'all? Very nice.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Oh man, the music.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure.
Well, it has been.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Commander Shepard, if you're nasty.
Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What does that mean? Are you expecting a man? Are you expecting a man to come in here and save you?
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
They're not.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until...
Right.
We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
Yeah, I hear you.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
We just said
I
that.
appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
We said we'd get out of our way like twice. And then we didn't. Right. There's Kate. There's a scientist. Let's see what the scientist got to say.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Thank you again, Commander. You've done more
Dude.
than you know.
A whole blood splatter and everything on there. Journal. Bring up the sky. I guess we're done here. Anything about the talking about missing things? That's not it. You know, finding stuff. Maybe I should have told them they all died. We can also level up while we're right here in the middle. Another point to our charm here. We're getting up there in Paragon. Very nice. Just gotta touch a renegade. Use barrier stasis, which, you know, we use barrier at least. What are we gonna do? We can increase our shield capacity. That's always good. The way we get shut up all the time. I wonder if can we do it? I wonder if they stack. Oh yeah, because this is 2% discount in stores, and this is sells items scores for 2% more, so that's selling. Which we don't really do. We turn stuff into Omni Gel if we're gonna do that. Store discount, well, we haven't bought that much, so it's not that big of a deal. Like we got 2 more points in charm that we'll be able to add at some point. Not really sure. I got 3 points, so kind of want to do intimidate, but I kind of don't want to. Intimidate up to new skill ranks will unlock when you become Spectre and as you earn Renegade. Okay, so it's this turn. That's on the Bastion. Actually, to add another one to lift. Alright, Caden. Got 2 points. Should definitely give you some of that. Rex, you are a... Rex. Warp is cool because it wreaks havoc. And yeah, it does damage over time. You know, you put it there and it just starts pulling. Yeah, it's a cool one. Give me some more than a fitness, man. Alright, let's check out our equipment real quick. We got kind of tentacle stuff. Take all. Let's check out the Omni tool. Just this one. Or this one. Yeah, there's one. Oh man, this is awesome. 35 shield bonus, 46 tech cooldown bonus, 25 med recharge. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I guess we get out of here now. I think we've done everything we can. And what's his face is we didn't let him down easy. That is, all his people are dead. My bad. I should have told y'all. It's a nice little area here. Got a nice little tree here and everything. Do we see the dude? I don't see the dude. Just people in there. There was no one down here, correct? Correct. Okay. Alright, we can get out of here then. Below this place. Not literally, because that's what Balak tried to do, blow this place up, but let's leave. Oh, there he is, Simon. Thought you were leaving.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, we had to take,
Be
man.
well, Shepard. We owe you.
Didn't want to, but I had to. Had to clean up that little bit of information that we get. Leave no stone unturned here. And we are completely done here. We figured everything out, and so let's return to the Normandy. Great job, y'all. Great job, everyone. Alright, let's actually go and check on people. Not sure if they will have anything new to say, but maybe. Forgotten exactly when they move on up. We'll know. Let's start with Caden, because he's right here. So awkward.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Sure.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup.
Have a seat.
We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Ooh.
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
Oh my god, is he flirting again?
Sorry, ma'am. Maybe I got a bad signal. And if you're a... maybe there's someone else you'd rather confide in. Ma'am.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah.
True, she is.
There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a
Thumbs up.
very interesting lady. Not to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Man. Because we're trying. We don't really want to lead this guy on, because, you know, it's not happening, Caden. To say the least. He'll find out why it's not happening eventually, but
Look,
let's go with the middle.
You didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern.
All right, so hit me
I'm
up.
not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that.
All right.
It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
Keep going.
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry.
Nice.
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified because the Alliance made mistakes.
Ooh.
After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
All right, let's find out more about this.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. I mean, hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret.
I thought.
They were afraid
Sorry.
of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Weird. That seems hardcore. Turians are pretty Harsh.
I'm sure Canadics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father."
Ha.
Well, I told
What a
him my
dick.
dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself.
He's old too.
You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
Ooh, that's
Got
harsh.
Some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess.
You're a little not too nice.
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Sorry, man. We gotta shut you down.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Sorry, Caden. We gotta shut this down. Shut it down. Shut it down quick. On the other hand. Oh, we can't even use our stuff. Okay. On the other hand, we have to go and not shut this down. Chocolates, you got anything
Yes,
new?
Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
Is there anything new?
I've never worked with him. Tends to keep to himself, though.
Okay, never
Maybe
mind.
because of the
Nothing new.
head
Okay.
issue.
Go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I was not sure if there was something new or not. Oh, I went the wrong way. Kind of look a lot like if you don't look the right way. Close the door. There we go. What up? You don't have to stand up. Is she taller?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process.
Bam, she is coming
As
on
I
us.
said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage.
Go on.
You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Maybe.
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
See, we're a bunch of bullies. Just run roughshod over everyone. I mean, it's 100% true. So it's not like she's lying at all or anything. It is 100% true.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You definitely could have asked. We would have told you all about it. We would have sat down, had a very nice, long conversation.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
See, the problem was Shepard did not say that in a sexy enough way. You didn't have to go behind my back, you know?
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that.
Ooh.
You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
We could go, you're female, but... But none of these are not special. It's not serious. And that's private. They're all things that say that we are going that way.
The lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Oh, no, you're absolutely not wrong.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Although it's only been, what,
I knew it.
5 days?
And I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short
Very
time.
good.
We are from 2 different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
We have one thing in common. Want a bone. Don't analyze this. Is that a kiss me you fool? Or the flirtatious?
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
So dangerous. Yeah. Ooh. The butch, I'll protect you. Kind of in a way, are you scared? And the whole renegade, that's why it's fun. Ha. The bad girl.
I'll keep you safe.
I am
God damn.
not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
You started it.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
I'll be right
Thank
here.
you, Shepard.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about something else for now.
But there's not anything else to talk about.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
There's not anything else to talk about, though. Hush up, you. Hush up. Alright. I like the double cot as a double bed. Kind of funny. Alright, let's go and talk to our other friends. Other friends. So yes, we have alien fever. What of it? Oh, what's my man, the officer got?
Looking for supplies?
Not really.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Just want to see what you get. Oh yeah, that's right. All this stuff is super expensive. I just wanted to see what it was. Okay. Now we are a self-sufficient people. We work with what we have and what we find. Okay.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
All right. Yeah. Lay it on me. I mean, I'm a
I
big
bet
guy.
you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Sounds bad.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos.
No, it is.
I
Never
remember
is.
this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic.
L-Corps,
This
Jesus.
case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles? Ha.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Aphrodisiac.
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility,
Of course.
counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Just 4 balls.
Making a killing out there.
4 balls. And it's not helping him with the genophage.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Ooh.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh.
Ew.
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
My God.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Jesus.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Don't tell me that. Such a terrible story.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
True, that's something to
I
worry
told
about.
them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies.
Oops.
He
Let's
said
skip
if I
there.
didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
That is a tough choice.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
It is a tough
I
choice.
suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Oh, well. You're looking at her.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
That means you gotta shoot him. I mean, cause that, you know, that's my job. I'll take the heat for it. But, you don't need to just shoot people.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story.
Okay, we talked about this already.
Talking. Their family, right?
I think she's being straight with you.
Yeah. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Alright,
Do you have a few minutes to
let's
talk?
see if there's anything more.
One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Go for it.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Do it.
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Alright, let's find. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Okay, let's find a little bit more.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Wow.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Wow.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
You have to watch out for that. You do have to watch out for that. I mean, I have one daughter, and I feel outnumbered. Luckily, the cat is male, so not totally outnumbered, but it is true.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Appreciate it.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike.
Wow.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back.
Alright.
They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed.
Ooh.
She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Wow.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy.
Of course not.
I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
Oh, a bitch.
I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher.
That makes sense.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell.
Well, he did.
Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart,
A poet.
much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around.
See?
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Ooh.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Religious
Dead
nut.
on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Dude. We have a bunch of aliens on our ship. I don't give a rat's ass what's going on.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Not a problem.
Dismissed.
It's good to know a little bit about our stuff.
Ma'am.
Gotta know a little bit about everyone here. It's always good. Just family kind of woman. Religious. As long as it's not too crazy, we cool.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
All the same.
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Tell us more.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Oh, shit.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Batarians. But he was old, and so were his ideas.
His name sucks. Jared.
He wanted to
Come on.
continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
Why would anyone, any Krogan follow a Krogan named Jared? Sounds like a bad idea. I mean, come on. If you come up to someone, big old Krogan, who are you gonna follow? Dude named Rex or dude named Jared? Obviously, you're gonna follow Rex. The name's so much better.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
Gotta love the name, a crush.
We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well...
Plot
there
twist.
are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Plot twist.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Like a real Krogan.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Damn.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
No.
I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Well, come on. Do we need to kick some ass? We can do that.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father.
Okay, to your granddaddy.
I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Okay, we can take care of it.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Cool. So we're gonna do a break-in. Can do that.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Well, of course, I understand
long,
that. Come on, Rex. Think we'd leave you out? You've been helping us out a lot. No reason to leave you out of a fight. Gotta know what we mean. Right? All good here, y'all?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like...
Did we ask this one I've forgotten?
My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Cool.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, that's Daily. Well, girl.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Starin's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Oh, you will. Don't worry.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
We got 2 more games after this.
But it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant.
Which we learned about when we talked to her last time.
My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Ooh.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
Ha.
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Ooh, good question here.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That sucks.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better.
Like saving the world?
If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen.
Well, they'd rather die.
Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So are we going to your homeworld and destroying all the Geth? I mean, probably can do it.
What do you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently.
Interesting. Interesting.
But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example,
and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict. A military man through and through.
Same across species.
He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now, I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people.
Was she hot?
She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down.
My bad.
I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy.
Your mother bonded with him, though.
People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once.
Oh,
it's
wearing
like
his
he was
mask.
always weighed down
Apparently.
by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I think we might have talked about this already.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Well, there we go. That's something we don't know.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
So what programming language did you use? You guys writing in Python?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So it's like the opposite of a human, in which an individual person is alright, but the more people you get in a group, the dumber they get?
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious.
Interesting.
But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Yeah, let's find out more. Kind of confusing.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose?
Overseer makes it sound like they're slaves, though.
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Yeah, we can understand why.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
What did you expect is kind of exactly what I think.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
Sound pretty sentient to me here.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
It's true.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Hold on.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
This is getting a little defensive about this, but it's very interesting to kind of follow along this storyline in that it progresses even further as we go, as we find out more about the Geth and we actually meet more Geth. So this is definitely something to really keep in mind as we're going through and kind of seeing how this whole thing kind of evolves, as the Quarians are still very, very, very much trying to justify to themselves why they attacked the Geth and try to wipe them out, and have constantly tried to see them as nothing more than AI that is not alive, in order to justify their genocide of the Geth species. And I mean, you can kind of see a little bit of why they were so insistent on doing it, because, you know, as inorganic race, they really, or as a synthetic race really, they seem to have no use for organics and would never parlay or anything with them, you know, live in coexistence kind of thing. So as we go and we find out a little bit more about how things work and find out exactly how alive they are, it becomes a lot more interesting to see this storyline and kind of see the shifting in it. So I just want to bring that up as we are going through it, because it is very interesting.
I should go.
See you later.
It's one of the storylines that actually is really good and takes place across all three of the games. So very interesting stuff. Okay. Okay, we're just about done here. We'll go and talk to the Joker. And then I think that's it, really. Oh, we gotta go one more, don't we? Yep. Keep thinking that we were at the top, but we're not. There we go. I don't remember exactly when Joker does have more to say. So we'll go talk to him since we talked to everyone else. And Joker's almost as good as a companion anyway. In some ways he's better.
Commander, something you need?
We talked about the nickname. We talked about the disease, didn't we? Trying to remember what else we talked about.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled, my mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Alright, yeah, we did that. Oh, that was a new one, okay.
How's the Normandy performing?
No, same
the best
thing.
ship balance. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
We ask him about
Lucky
his
for
disease.
you, I'm anything but average.
I need to know more about this
No,
Volix.
we know about it.
You do. They classify my case. 100 years ago, I wouldn't
We
have
know
survived
about
past
this.
my first year. Lucky for me, modern
I'm not
medical
trying to make you
science.
uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
We got the nickname. We talked about the nickname. Alright.
I have to go.
There was one
All
thing
right, see ya.
added, but that was it. Alright. They don't do a handy, like, little dimming of things you've already talked about, so that you can only talk about stuff that you haven't talked about before, and there's no new information.
Yes, Commander?
Okay, there's something new here.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so we are gonna finish up here. We can think about doing a few things as we go now. We have more assignment missions, side missions. We can also head back to the Citadel and kind of continue on there and maybe learn a little bit more before we go off and do the next story mission. So it's kind of a toss and turn. We're kind of doing some side missions before we go back to Citadel to get the next side mission or the next story mission, and then do some more. We're trying to spread stuff out as opposed to doing all the side missions at once and such. So that's the plan. So we are going. I think now we're gonna head back to the Citadel, and in the next episode, catch up on all the stuff in the Citadel. See if there are any new missions. I think there are a couple new ones, and just get ready for the next story mission. Yeah, it should be all good there. So yeah, so thanks for hanging out a little bit as we continue on. We're getting the full experience here. In case you've never played, don't want to play, don't have opportunity to play, but want to see what's going on, you know, that's what this is for. It's a little full Paragon kind of thing here, so getting that bit. So Renegade Femship is even better. So I would definitely check that out if you haven't. 100%. Just beautiful. So yeah, like I said, thanks for hanging out here a little bit. And if you enjoy yourself here on Twitch, drop a follow, hit that notification button. Come hang out. We'll be playing some more Mass Effect tomorrow night before we are doing some Mario Golf on Tuesday and Thursday. You can follow us on social media at StreamsByStar on Twitter, !Twitter in the chat. Get you that link, and !YT get you a link to the YouTube page. You have the archives to a lot of our playthroughs going up, so definitely check that stuff out. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff there. We include a link to the Twitch and the Twitter in the description, so everything is fairly easy to get to. So much appreciated for the support there, and support here on Twitch as well. Very much appreciated. So yeah, let's gonna do it here. You all stay safe, stay well out there. I'll see you again tomorrow night for some more.